Hi, this is Kara Kading, and I'm going to share a doTERRA Essential Oils 101 class with you. So it's a great way to start, and if we're not able to meet one-on-one, this is a great way for you to learn about all that doTERRA offers, because it can be, especially in the beginning, it can be very overwhelming, and there's lots of great information there. So it's great to start at a real basic class and kind of a little introduction so that you don't feel overwhelmed, and you can learn about some of the top oils and their health benefits, and it's a great way to get you started. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And we'll start diving in right away. I know time is precious. So when we talk about where did wellness plants originate, this is right since the beginning of time. So I know they're getting a lot of attention right now using essential oils, but it's something that has really been here since the beginning of time. They've done lots of history and research on it. Obviously, there's lots of references to using plants and oils in the Bible, and even on ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics, there's actually references to using oils for health benefits. So it's something that has been with us since the beginning of time, and it's really only in the past few years, or 10 years maybe, that it's come full circle, and people are starting to, it's kind of reignited, where people are starting to understand what is available to us. So I do believe that God put these plants here on earth for our benefit. So it's not just looking at the beauty of them or having them to smell wonderful, but they actually can help with several different health issues and well-being. So what a blessing. People are turning to natural options for many, many reasons. First of all, we're so much better educated on what is available to us and the synthetics of the harmful negative side effects of what we're exposed to and the impact that can have on our health when we talk about a toxic overload, or the harshness of chemicals that can be major hormone disruptors, and then even just the harshness on our lungs. So I'm a big clean freak in our home, and for me, that was one of the big reasons why I started to shift and start to use essential oils. One of the reasons that I started, because I wanted to have a clean home, but I was much more aware of how negative the effects of actually using chemicals and cleaners was having on our home, just our overall health and well-being, the way that we were feeling, and being able to shift off from that and find natural options. So, and the cost. So one thing with using essential oils is that you're going to be much more using preventative care and being proactive and really in tune of how you're feeling and your health. And so as you are more conscious and aware, and you're doing a lot more on a daily regimen to be supportive of your health, you'll find that you're going to be healthier. You're not going to be feeling and you're going to be less likely to be able to be getting actually sick. So you're going to feel better. You're going to have more energy as you start to pull and extract and eliminate toxins from your life. You are going to actually be healthier. And there's lots of, there's some great oils that are going to be really helpful and being protective of your immunity. So you're going to stay healthier throughout the winter. So that's one way that the oils are going to be much more cost effective, and a little bit goes a long way. So one drop of the oils, or being able to put them in your diffuser, or to be able to actually ingest them or apply them topically. We'll talk about all those in a little bit, but those are ways that you're going to be able to really be proactive and take care of your health, and not having to go constantly to the store to be able to get different things where you're kind of putting a Band-Aid on the situation. So different medications and synthetics that kind of mask the issue, and aren't really working on with cellular support and helping you to be able to combat and work through all of these different issues. So what are essential oils? They are natural and powerful aromatic compounds found in seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plant. So they're extracted and distilled for a variety of different health benefits that we'll talk about in a little bit. But when I talk about potency, they are going to be 50 times more powerful than using herbs. So one drop of the peppermint oil is going to be equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Now, peppermint oil, I'm going to show you. We use this one a ton, and it's great for so many different health benefits. I'm just going to put a drop in my hand right now, and I'm going to do like a natural diffusing. So I'm putting peppermint in my hands. I'm rubbing it together and keeping my fingertips back like this so that I don't get any of my fingertips in case that I touch my eyes later inadvertently. But I'm rubbing it together, and instantly I can feel my airways starting to open up, my chest is starting to relax, and I don't even have any congestion, but just that invigorating freshness of peppermint helps to open up the airways, calms the breathing. It's going to be naturally energizing, and it's going to be really powerful for support for your muscles and aches and pains, tension, headaches. It's going to be cooling to the body, so especially anytime you feel like you're feeling overheated, maybe in the summer, or hot flashes, whatever it may be, even for children if they have a fever, using peppermint is going to be a natural way to help to work with the body on a cellular support to bring down that fever. But I love it. It smells good. It's energizing. I'll use it kind of halfway throughout the day. When you start to feel kind of that sluggish, like tired feeling where you feel like you may want to go get some sweets or a cup of coffee, peppermint's going to be a natural way to energize your body and keep you focused. So it's really going to help with focusing and energizing. It works really, really well. Tension, headaches, muscles, aches and pains, and anything digestive. So it's going to be really powerful for that. And it is one that is safe to ingest. So we'll talk about this in a little bit, but you can also ingest doTERRA oils, and they will have, if they are safe to ingest, they will have supplemental facts listed on the side. So peppermint's a powerful one for that. The oils are really complex. So they have multiple compounds in every oil that provides versatile support. So that means like something like lavender that you think, what do we think about when we think about lavender? We think about naturally calming, right? To help you sleep. There's so many different products out there that have a lavender with them, lavender pillows and all sorts of sachets and things like that, because they are really supportive, or lavender is really supportive for rest. But the other thing is, so if I'm using this and I'm using lavender for rest, it's not only going to be benefiting me to help the body to calm down, but it's going to be it's complex. And so what it's going to be doing is benefiting my body in so many other ways. It's really great for skin, cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises. It's great for any kind of issues with maybe some seasonal allergies and things like that. Lavender is going to be really powerful in helping to work together and again, working with your cells to be able to combat these issues and be really supportive of issues that come up, instead of just putting a Band-Aid and masking the situation. So lavender is a really powerful one. And doTERRA's lavender smells incredible. Again, it has supplemental facts listed on it, so it's going to be safe to use for ingesting or baking if you want to do some lavender lemon cookies or something like that. It's great to do. So when we talk about doTERRA and why it's different than any other oil company in the world, and for me, I did a lot of research and checked out several different companies, and we bought different oils in the home, and doTERRA just really resonated strong for so many reasons. First of all, doTERRA has the highest standard on their oils. So I know that of any other oil in the world, doTERRA is 100% pure oil. Like pure lavender oil or pure peppermint. So I know that it's safe for me and my family. They're 100% pure essential oils. They're not filled with any synthetics. They're not diluted. And I know that they're safe. So one problem is that there's a lot out there. There's a lot of oils out there at different prices. And the FDA only requires that, like this bottle, it only requires that to say it only requires 5% lavender for this to say 100% pure lavender oil. I don't know why, but and that's why doTERRA put this certified pure therapeutic grade stamp and seal on every single bottle. So they've raised the standard. They do rigorous third-party testing on every single bottle. And you can look right here on the bottom, there's a number, and you can go right to the doTERRA website. There's a link for this source to you, and you can put in that number and it will tell you all the testing on this oil. So they're very transparent about what they're doing and where they're testing. And you know that you can rest assured that these oils are safe and they're going to be very effective because they don't have any fillers in them. So anyone who's like tried essential oils or they bought it off the shelf somewhere else and they're like, that doesn't work for me. A lot of times it's because of the issue that these oils have been diluted down or filled with synthetics where they're not going to be as effective because it's not 100% pure lavender oil or pure peppermint. So they have put this seal of approval on their bottles, and that way you have the security of knowing that this is the best oil that you can provide for your family. Another thing that is really important to me is their co-impact sourcing. So these plants are grown on where they're sourcing is all over the world, and they are sourcing where these plants are actually indigenous. And then what indigenous means is that the plants are growing where they grow naturally, where they are in the perfect environment. And as a grower myself, I know that I have my degree in horticulture. So I know this, that where plants are growing in nature naturally, that is their perfect environment. So they have the perfect soil, the perfect air conditions, everything that they need to be the most potent and the most effective. So if you're sourcing where these plants are actually indigenous, the oils are going to be much more potent. So that's really important. The other thing that's important is that because they're sourcing from all over the world and in several third world countries where they need a lot of assistance, doTERRA is very philanthropic in taking care and being responsible for where they're sourcing the oils. So they pay their farmers above fair trade. And you can see all of this with their Healing Hands Foundation, or if you look on their website with co-impact sourcing, you will find that doTERRA is really working to help the world as a whole. So they're making sure that they have proper education, that they have jobs, that they have fresh running water, that they have access to, they can actually get to the schools. They've helped to even just build bridges so that students could get from the village to the school without having to trek and cross through a river, which can be really dangerous for kids. And again, making sure that the school has the supplies that it needs, and making sure that they have proper healthcare and assistance. So they have different mobile trucks and things like that that will go through the different villages to make sure that everybody has proper care. So that is one really standout, amazing aspect of doTERRA that really resonated strong with me of what they are doing in the world to have a big impact. It's not just about selling oils. It's really their whole mantra and their philosophy is how can we help the world as a whole? So definitely check that out. The co-impact sourcing is really incredible. Okay, sorry, this is rolling one way or the other. So when we talk about different ways to use essential oils, aromatically is one of the very easiest ways to begin and start to do it. So in a lot of kits, and I always recommend enrolling with a kit that has a diffuser, because this is going to be your most comfortable way to begin using essential oils. This is the petal diffuser. It covers a little over 300 square feet in a room, and all you have to do, you just fill this up to that red line with just regular water, and then you can put 5 to 7 drops of your favorite oils in here. And plug it in, and there's a different setting here. It's a 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hour. And then you can also have the light on or off. Another one that I really like is the Lumo diffuser. That's diffusing next to me right now, which is awesome. And this has a 2 hour, a 5 hour setting. And then it also has a 10 hour with 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So it kind of does these little bursts. And I really like to have this in our kitchen in the home with On Guard, which is a protective immunity blend, in here. And I'll put it on the 10 hour. When I leave for work, it is going kind of all day long, this On Guard in our kitchen. And so when my kids come home from school, the On Guard is already going. And On Guard, again, is your immunity or protective blend that is going to be helping to eliminate any airborne pathogens and really boosting up our immunity. It's going to be very powerful and very effective. And so when they're coming home with God only knows what all over them, this is going to be helping to eliminate that and keep our family healthier so that we aren't spreading all those germs. So diffusing is a great way. When I just put the oil right on my hands and rubbed it together and took a deep breath, that's a natural way to diffuse. So if you don't have a diffuser with you, you can just rub it together and you'll feel the long effects of natural diffusing. So I can still feel that peppermint still working in my shoulders and this tightness and tension. And it's also really helping to open up the airways. And again, it's going to be naturally energizing. So it's a great way to start the day. Topically is a great way to do it so that you can apply right to your skin. This fractionated coconut oil, what that means is that the coconut oil, all the fats have been pulled out and it is going to be in liquid form. And I will mix that with the fractionated coconut oil, whatever oil I'm going to use. So if I want to be able to put On Guard on the bottoms of the feet of my children at night, which I do to help to boost their immunity. This is On Guard, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. But then I will rub it with the fractionated coconut oil and rub that into their feet. And what that does is it helps that helps the oil to spread better, so it's easier to distribute. It's going to be helping to give the oils weight, so it actually keeps them from evaporating into the air, so they get a longer effect of the essential oils. And plus it creates a protective barrier. So sometimes if people have different skin sensitivities to the oils, by using the fractionated coconut oil with it, it just helps to create the kind of protective barrier so that you don't have any kind of skin issues or breakouts or anything like that, because everybody's a little bit different. So I'll put a drop of this in my hand, and then the oil, and then rub it in, and then work it in wherever you want. So it may be a location of where you're feeling any kind of aches and pains, or peppermint could go on your stomach if you have any kind of digestive issues, or you can actually apply it right on the bottoms of the feet. Is so powerful because your feet have no sebaceous glands, which means that there's no waterproof barrier, and you have really large pores in the bottoms of your feet. So when you put the oils in the bottoms of your feet, they go straight up into your system. And the oils, because we share 60% of our DNA with plants, when we are applying oils topically and they're entering into our bloodstream, our body knows exactly what to do with those oils. And so they know right where to send it, where you need it most. It's absolutely incredible. But a lot of times I'll just put something on the bottoms of my feet, like peppermint, to help energize me, and I can actually feel it moving through my system and being able to help those areas where I'm feeling that stiffness, that tension, the aches and pains. It's going to be really, really supportive of those kinds of situations. So that's topical. And then internal. So you can use it in water. You can use it in these little veggie caps, or you can put a couple drops under your tongue. Something like, let me see if I scroll down here, if you can see it. So when we talk about using lemon oil, this is one of my favorites. And I put a drop of this in my water every single day. And just one drop is all I need. And again, a little bit goes a long way. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck with using essential oils. But one drop in my water, and again, you know that it's safe to ingest because it has the supplemental facts listed here. And lemon is going to be completely very great for purification of your body. So it helps to eliminate all the phytochemicals that are in our system. Phytochemicals are like plastic buildups because we're exposed to so much plastic. It really helps to eliminate and flush that out of our system. Also, because lemon comes from the rind and not the fruit, not the juice itself, it is going to make our body more alkaline instead of more acidic. So a lot of times the citrus citrus itself can be a little bit acidic. Sometimes lemon, adding that to your water, can upset your stomach because it is going to be more acidic. It also can eat away at the enamel on your teeth. So by actually using the oil instead of the fruit, it's going to be more alkaline. So it's going to actually help to calm the stomach, and you're going to avoid all the negative, like acidic issues from using the actual juice in your water. So lemon is great for purification, and it's really great to clean with too. I mean, it just smells like fresh, invigorating, bright lemon oil is incredible. So I like to clean with it too. Frankincense is the king of oils. So this is one that we say, when in doubt, frank it out. And frankincense is going to be really powerful for everything, any kind of skin issue, any kind of emotional health and well-being, and just overall cellular health and vitality, and cellular health and replication. Okay, so it's really going to promote healthy cell development. So this is just part of my life every single day. Melaleuca is your tea tree oil. So this is one that is going to be for all things skin, any kind of skin issue that you have happening. Tea tree oil is going to be really powerful for that. And it's also really great for overall health and wellness and immunity boosting. doTERRA On Guard, this is one of my absolute favorites, and it smells wonderful. So it's a proprietary blend, and what that means is it's a blend that doTERRA has put together. And I love it. I diffuse it all the time. doTERRA is such a popular and effective oil from doTERRA that they offer it in so many different ways. There's a foaming hand wash that we have at every single sink in the home. They have it as a roller ball. They have it as a hand sanitizer. They have it as a laundry detergent. There's a million different things. And they also have a cleaner concentrate that I use a ton. So the cleaner concentrate is something that you can just simply put some of it in a spray bottle, fill the rest with water, and clean and spray all your surfaces, and you're helping to eliminate all the bacteria and the airborne pathogens, and really eliminating bad bacteria without completely stripping your body of any good bacteria. So there's clove in here, there's wild orange, there's cinnamon, and rosemary and eucalyptus. So it's a wonderful combination, and it's going to be really, really effective in immunity boosting. So everybody, this is part of all of our kids' lives every single day, because it, and teachers love it too. It's a great teacher gift because or diffusing in the classroom is really going to help to keep everybody healthy, especially in the winter months when we can't really open up the windows and kind of flush out any kind of stuff that's floating around in the air. Digescent is, again, a great one that we never leave home without. And Digescent, again, is a proprietary blend from doTERRA. And I love that their names of their blends actually make sense. So Digescent, just guess what this is. It's going to be helping with all digestive issues. It's one that you can use, you can diffuse, you can use it topically, and you can also, it's safe to ingest. But this is one that anybody who has any kind of stomach issue, and even if it's not only like a actual digestive issue, but maybe it's a nervousness, butterflies, queasy, car sickness, something like that, you can actually just take this and just take it and just rub it. You can't see me doing this, but right on your stomach. And it will start to go right into the system and be able to help any kind of those stomach issues, which just happens, especially this time of year as we shift into winter and you start to feel, maybe you're just eating different, heavier foods that you're not as accustomed to, or the holidays and just having trouble digesting. Digestion's going to be great for that. Deep Blue, again, a very, very popular proprietary blend from doTERRA. This is great for all your muscle and joint support. And there's also a Deep Blue rub, which is going to be kind of like in a cream form where you can rub it wherever you have the stiffness, the aches and pains, the sore back, the feet at night. This is one that's going to be really powerful for helping. I also like to use it as a preventative care. So when I love to go for long runs or bike rides, I will actually work the Deep Blue into my muscles, especially my thighs, so that they are just a little bit more relaxed and they don't get that tight or that tension or that lactic acid buildup, which can happen sometimes, and I can go for a much longer time. And I don't feel so bad later. Breathe is great for your respiratory support. So this is one that is another blend from doTERRA. This is one that you do not want to ingest, but you can diffuse it or you can apply it topically. But it's great just to help with breathing, to help to open up the airways. I find it also naturally calming, so we'll diffuse it a lot at night just to be able to help with just good rest. Good quality sleep is so important. And balance, this is one of my favorites that I always have, and this is the grounding blend from doTERRA. So this is one of the major reasons why I started using essential oils was for stress and anxiety. I needed to find something that would support me through these situations naturally. And I had just had way too many negative effects from the medications and synthetics that I was currently using to be able to help with these issues. So I found that by using balance, this is something that actually helps to naturally calm the body and be able to function normally and be able to handle those situations much more comfortably. And it smells wonderful too. So kids love it. I love it. The dogs love it. It's fantastic. And then one of doTERRA's #1 products, they're more than just oils. They're actually a whole complete wellness company, and they have these wonderful supplements called Lifelong Vitality that work really well. My husband and I are both on this, and my daughters are 14 and 12, and they're just starting to use. They do half the dose, but I really love them. It's a #1 product from doTERRA. It has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. But they come from whole foods. So the Microplex is all whole food vitamins and minerals. And so there's 22 different essential vitamins and minerals from whole food sources. And from whole food sources is what's really important, because that means that your body can completely recognize, understand, and digest what you're taking. So there's so much on the market that in different supplements that your body, they just kind of pass through your system because your body doesn't know what to do with them. They're synthetic, right? They're not real. And then your omegas. So this is a powerful combination of omegas. It's omega-3, 6, and 9, which is really incredible. And that's going to be helping with your mental clarity, your brain function, cardiovascular health. And then one of my favorites here is the alpha CRS. So this is all antioxidant and cellular energy. So you'll find that you'll have more energy throughout the day, and you're helping with eliminating free radicals out of the system. That's what antioxidant means. And so the doTERRA, we're always focusing on creating a healthy wellness lifestyle. So it's not just using the oils, but it's how can we incorporate them? How can we be better in our everyday health routine? So eating right is extremely important, and being aware of whatever you put in your body is what your body has as its fuel to be able to put out and to be able to repair ourselves and to be able to function on a daily basis. Proper exercise and weight management is very important. Your rest and managing stress. So getting that good quality sleep, and something like being able to use the lavender on your pillow or in diffusing in your room. Or doTERRA actually has a blend called Serenity, which is their restful blend that I love to diffuse at night, and getting that good quality sleep, because that's when our body goes to work to be able to do all cellular repair and health. Reducing your toxic load. So this means getting those synthetics out of your home, because you will find that as you reduce that toxic load, you'll be able to think much more clearly. You'll be able to remember things, which can be a big struggle. You will feel like you have more energy because you don't have this heaviness weighing you down. And then we talk about the informed self-care. So that just means getting the proper education, especially about essential oils and how to use them for you and your family. And proactive medical care. So this means that you are being proactive in your health and taking care of yourself and nurturing on a daily basis, so that you are going to be less likely to get sick down the road. So if we take care of ourselves now, you either take care of yourself now, or you're going to be, later trying to fix the issue. And so isn't it much better? Don't you want to feel like you're actually being proactive and taking care of your health so that you don't have situations that come down the road? With the supplements, which, like I said, we all take them. We recommend to start slowly. So you can do a half a dose for a few days till you start to build up, and then making it part of your lifestyle. So routine is so important, and it's a great way for you to obviously remember to make sure that you do take your supplements. So I take mine first thing in the morning, and then I take them before I go to bed at night. And then the longer you take your supplements, the more you'll experience the increased amount of support that comes. So you'll find that you will have more energy throughout the day, and you'll sleep better at night. And you won't be at least I feel that I'm not on this emotional roller coaster of the really incredible highs, ups, and downs. So the way that doTERRA works is that doTERRA opens up a wholesale membership when you enroll. And what this means is that you get 25% off of the retail prices, and plus there's other different ways that you can get all the way up to an additional 30% back in product points where you can benefit from it. They also do amazing things like a product of the month, where if you enroll with the loyalty rewards program, you can get a free oil of the month. And then they also run a promo where there's 10% off some selected items each month. And there's lots of different promos and additional things that kind of appear sporadically throughout the year. So there's really, really great benefit to having your doTERRA membership. The reason why I love the membership is that you get to order what you want, when you want, whenever you want, however you want, and it comes right to your door. And it's coming right from doTERRA, a trusted source. So you want to be really careful about where you're getting your oils from, or something like ordering on an Amazon site or something like that. A lot of those the bottles can actually be tampered with, and you just don't want to, it's not worth it. Do not make that mistake. And why don't you just order directly from doTERRA, where you can actually get the benefits of being a wholesale member and building up your points and being able to use them for free oils. It's amazing. So you get to log in right to doTERRA.com, and you get a member ID and a password, and then you can just shop. And the great thing about doTERRA is that, again, there's no quota that you have to meet. You don't have to do a certain amount every single month or a certain every 6 months. It's just really all focused on and catered to you, what you need, when you need it. And you can just log in and order any time of the day, and it will just be shipped right to you. And doTERRA has phenomenal shipping. So their lowest shipping option, which is the one I always pick, is $3.99. And it doesn't matter how much is in my cart, it's always $3.99 shipping, which is incredible. And they ship fast. So there's lots of different kits available. I always recommend when you're first starting out to enroll with the kit, so that you have everything that you need to be fully equipped to embrace this kind of new lifestyle, and you have solutions to different situations that come up with your family. You also get the benefit of saving an additional amount. So if you look at like this Natural Solutions kit, not only are you saving on the 25% off wholesale, but you're also saving an additional $220 by bundling it together. And you're getting 100 product credits. So basically that's 100 points to be able to use for future purchases. So it's basically like Kohl's Cash, where you basically have $100 to use that you can apply towards your future purchases or other oils that you want to use. And you start saving at 15% of the rewards. And I'll talk about that in a second. But when you enroll with a kit, you don't pay the $35 membership fee, and everything's bundled together, and all your money is going towards actual product that you're going to use. So the Natural Solutions kit is a great way to start. It's one of my favorites because you get all the 15 ml size, which is a full size oil bottle, which is like this, which is the 250 drops of oil. You get a roller ball of past tense, which is a great one. It's a tension blend. And then you get a vapor stick. You get Correct-X, which is great for any kind of, it's like a first aid ointment. It's really powerful. This deep blue rub that I talked about for all kinds of muscles, aching, joints, and pains. You get your fractionated coconut oil. You get your lifelong vitality supplement pack that we talked about. You get the Lumo diffuser, which is the one that I have here that covers over 500 square feet. So that's the one I have in my home. PB Assist, which is your probiotic. And then I think some things have changed here. I think they've actually changed, and the shampoo and conditioner aren't in there anymore, and they have some of the actual new products that are available. And then you get your little intro packet. You get this wooden box to put your oils in. And then you get the On Guard collection. You get belets, you get a hand sanitizing mist, the hand wash, soft gels, and the toothpaste. And I absolutely love the toothpaste. It's super powerful. I'm actually just about to go to the dentist in the next 10 minutes. And they've actually noticed that not only are my teeth healthier, I don't have cavities, but my gums are really healthy because you have all those On Guard oils in there, plus the addition of myrrh, which is really powerful for overall gum health. Another option, and this is what I started with when I first enrolled, is the Home Essentials Kit. So that is where you're getting this diffuser like this, and you get, that covers over 300 square feet, so it's a great way to start diffusing and using the oils in your home. But then you also get the oils that I talked about: so Breathe, Deep Blue, Digescent, frankincense, lavender, lemon, melaleuca, On Guard, oregano, which is also another really powerful immunity booster, and peppermint. So, and in your intro packet, it's basically a book that's all doTERRA products, so you get to learn how to use the oils, and then you get little sticker caps, so you can put the stickers right on top of your bottles. And when you enroll with this, you're also saving an additional $86.25. So that's a great way to go. There's an emotional aromatherapy kit that has the Lumo diffuser and some different oils that help with different emotional issues. And they're going to be in the 5 ml size. So that's going to be a little bit smaller, which is equivalent to 80 drops of oil in each one of those. And then there's the Aroma Touch Diffused Kit. This is another one that is great because it comes with the oil itself and the 5 ml size and the diffuser of these bottles. Another favorite of mine is the Family Essentials Kit, and that comes with 5 ml. It's basically all these oils, but it's a 5 ml size of it. You don't get the diffuser, but it's a great intro way to start with using essential oils if this isn't in your budget. But I love this because you're getting 3 times the value with the oils and you're getting the diffuser. doTERRA also, well, here's some additional products. So you could always enroll with one of those and then layer on additional things that you need. So if you want an additional diffuser for maybe upstairs and downstairs, an additional fractionated coconut oil, which is really important to be able to mix with your oils when you're applying topically, the veggie caps, or the Lifelong Vitality Pack. They also have an awesome rewards program where when you do sign up for their loyalty rewards program, it's a monthly auto ship program where you just adjust what's in your cart every single month. So I'm on this program where we just use everything for our home and we just order it all through doTERRA and then it gets shipped every month. So it's not always like I'm just ordering oils every month. I'm using the toothpaste, I'm using the hand wash, I'm using the laundry detergent, I'm using the cleaner, all of that stuff where as I'm doing that on a monthly basis, I'm getting additional 10%, 15%, 20%, 25, 30% in addition to my 25% wholesale discount. So it's really powerful for that. You can always host a class. So I love to educate on essential oils, and a great way to do it if you're just beginning and maybe you have family and friends you're listening to this video, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I know who needs Digestin. I know who would so benefit from the Deep Blue, the muscle tension, aches and pains. I know who needs to detoxify their life, and you want to host a class. I'd love to come and teach, and I can teach on any topic. A great place to start is just a simple 101 just like this. And there's lots of rewards for that. I always really take really good care of my hosts for that. And you can also build a business with doTERRA, just like me, where you can supplement your income with doTERRA or actually completely replace it. I love doTERRA because as a business, there isn't a huge investment. It's not like you have to buy all these products and try to sell and peddle them. You basically get to share your passion with other people and help them on their wellness journey to be able to take the steps to be able to feel healthier and better and eliminate toxins out of their life. So it's something that we can always visit and talk about that also. So what you can do is if you want to enroll, this is a great month. November is a great month to enroll with doTERRA because they have a promo where if you enroll with a kit, or with a $50 or with a $100 PV, 100 point value, you get 50 product credits to use in December or in a future purchase. So they're basically going to drop $50 into your account where you can order additional items. And I'd love to help you with that. So you can go right to doTERRA.com and you can just enroll, or you can message me and I can help you enroll with doTERRA. I'd love to sit down one-on-one. But when you enroll online, if that's easier for you, you can just put in my name, Kara Kading, as your enroller, as your sponsor, and I will continue with amazing education. I have a group called The Good Earth Living, which is a Facebook page where there's a group of leaders of us where we do pretty much daily education on how to use and incorporate essential oils. And then we answer any questions that come up. It's a really safe environment and a great way where you can post any question. I'm available all the time, so you can contact me with any question that comes up if you're not sure on how to use a certain oil. And I love to, from time to time, just do consistent 101 meetups of maybe we want to touch base after you've enrolled on how to use your kit, or maybe 6 months down the road of other ways to be able to change your lifestyle so that you are living and you and your family are living a happier, healthier life. that's my job. That's what I love to do, and I'd love to be able to help you with that. So that is doTERRA oils in a nutshell, and why I love them and how to use them. And if you have any questions, just contact me at thegoodearthliving@gmail.com.